Good evening, guys. Man, I just wanted to talk about. Well, actually, I want to start off with, man, I had a great day, blessed day. There at the office, I went by. It was raining. It was nice, a little different environment. Went to the dentist after, able to take care of my teeth. Even though a lot of people may look at it as a pain, I'm just blessed by the fact that I get to take care of. I get oral care, right, and I'm gonna be fine in the future. But man, I just wanted to talk about today a feeling that I felt at work that I feel like so many of us can relate to. And I was in the office today preparing for the work I was gonna do ahead of me. I was writing my notes and I was preparing the features that I wanted to work on. And man, probably like an hour in, while I'm coding what was I even making? I was making a some sort of dialogue feature for a list that's available on the page. Bro, I just told myself, I go, man, I'm not feeling it. I go, I am not feeling it. And I want to talk about that specific thing in another video. But man, this came from the fact that I was just burnt out. I was burnt out and I hadn't given myself the proper rest and I hadn't slowed down. I've been coding so much for the past 3 weeks, especially at my job, just to, I mean, first and foremost, give honor and glory to God, but to 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 make the work, I mean, to do good work, right? Just to be a valuable intern. And I was just burnt out. And I'm so thankful that today I was able to just take a break because of some bug in the production API. But man, on some days we just don't. We don't take a break and we continue to pump out code. We write hundreds. And the thing is, man, with this world, like, it's moving so fast today, faster than ever. With social media, with our phones, with AI, you gotta ship this, you gotta ship that. I'm writing 5,000 lines of code, 10,000 lines of code, 20,000 lines of code. So much code's being put out there, and if you really pass a lot of time on these platforms, bro, that few hundred lines of code, if at that you may write in a day, if you're doing it by hand, like, feels like nothing, and it feels um, it feels like so minuscule in comparison. Your work feels so much less grand and you feel so much less productive. And man, I just wanted to encourage anybody that God, puts this video across them, that, bro, you gotta slow down. You gotta take a break. There's only so much mental bandwidth that we have in a day, even if you're using AI to write code, to review code, to plan, to just do all these different things that go into programming. That's such a mentally taxing craft. And we really need a break, bro. I mean, if we look at God, he rested on the seventh day of creation. And I'm not saying that God needed a break, but it's just an example for us, bro. If God took a break making creation itself, how are we not going to take a break making our abstract app that we've been working on for 14 days, 15 days straight? We just need to slow down sometimes. Slow down and take a moment to, man, take everything that's on your mind and meditate on it. And when I'm talking about meditate, I don't mean like a monk, right, that puts their hands together and goes, I'm talking about calmly thinking about what's going on at this current moment. And man, understanding why we're working, because that question that I asked myself earlier, I don't feel like doing this. I feel like a lot of times that may stem from the fact that my scope, the target of what I actually want to be doing, and my scope are not aligned. I'm so tired. Things are coming out in the world, own personal issues in life, emotions, that my scope is weighing off, and I don't even realize it until I'm so far off that I'm scared of the fact that I can't find the target anymore. And man, it's so important for us to look at why we're doing our work, man. Are we doing it for ourselves? If we're doing it for ourselves, the picture that we paint of ourselves, because that's how we view ourselves, right? Everybody has a picture of us, and the picture that we paint for ourselves about who we are, man, it changes with every emotion. So imagine, how the heck are we supposed to stay consistent in a craft, anything that's worthwhile? There's gonna be times where you don't feel good about that picture that's painted, and who the person in that picture is working on these things, right? Like, if you feel like that day, man, things are just not on it, I'm being a crappy dev, and how am I supposed to do any of this work? you're gonna fall back on that, man, I just don't feel like it, instead of understanding, bro. And what I did today, and what I'm so thankful that God, put on my heart, is I took a step back in that moment. Just take a moment and relax. And I thought, I go, bro, why am I doing this work? What is the purpose of this? Is this for myself? Is this for my own pleasure? Is this for my own satisfaction? Is this for my own glory? Or am I working for you, God? Am I here put in this thing that I enjoy doing, and that you've put me in, and that I've committed a lot of time to, and am I really working for you? And I feel like that's where that loss of target and scope really comes in a lot of times, is who we're working for, man. And if I'm telling you, if we're working for ourselves, the target's always changing. Like I said, with every emotion, the picture of who you are changes. Don't let your target be that picture of you. Let it be God. God doesn't change, and he's consistent. So take a break, relax, rest with God, meditate on what's stressing you out at the moment. Think about it gently. Don't beat yourself up over it. And man, if you need, bro, take that day, take that moment, take that time that you need to recollect yourself and prepare yourself for the upcoming battles that is to come in that next season, man. Hope you guys have a great evening. I've been super thankful for the reception and the community that God has brought together. Hey, my mic, the community that God has brought together through this mix of programming and faith. I'm really excited to continue to work and share on the projects that I'm working on. And man, I hope we just continue. We all continue to grow together as a community. Leave your comments, guys. And yeah, man, it's a blessing. God bless you guys.